This is ECO202. Welcome to study session 10. Economic systems. Introduction. Economies of different countries of the world can be classified into three. The fundamental criteria for such classification are based on the role of the state in such countries and the method of allocation of resources within the country. In this study session, we shall explore the three basic economic systems and their examples. Learning outcomes. When you have studied this session, you should be able to present the features of the basic economic system with concrete examples. Distinctions in the basic economic systems. Distinctions can be made among three basic economic systems: command economy, market economy, mixed economy. The three economic systems relate to the means and the method by which different economies strive to answer their socio-economic problems. It focuses on the means of ownership of resources, the role of the state, allocation of resources, and so on within each economy. For proper elucidation of the major features of each of these systems, we shall discuss them separately. The command economy. This refers to the economic system in practice in USSR, China, and in most of the Eastern European countries. It is also variously referred to as socialism or communism. In a command economy, the state plays the dominant role in answering the basic economic problems faced by the economy. Usually, the state owns the means of production. In other words, all enterprises and business ventures are owned by the state. Moreover, the state also imposes production quota on these enterprises. The allocation of resources in a command economy is also done by the state. The state determines what to produce, the quantity, for whom, and the prices to charge for the commodities produced. Development plans are very common in the command economies. It expresses how the objective and goals of the state and how these objectives could be achieved. Development plans set targets to be achieved, and all state resources are mobilized to attain the set goals. In most cases, goods are distributed to people via rationing by coupon. Weekly or monthly coupons are given out to households to enable them purchase fixed quantities of commodities at certain prices. In command economy, the state also takes a visible role in the distribution of income. A stated objective of a command economy is to promote equity in the distribution of income. The state determines the remuneration to households, and many services such as housing are undertaken by the state to help the poor people. Command economies also ensure a full utilization of resources available in the economy. Employment of labor is guaranteed to all able-bodied in the economy. Although Western economies often allege that what obtained is underdevelopment because labor is less than efficiently utilized. Development plans, like we have mentioned above, is also used by the state to fully mobilize its resources for the goals of the society. The market economy. This is the complete antithesis of the command economy. This is the type of economy which is prevalent in Western European countries. It is also called the capitalist economy. In the market economy, the slogan are laissez-faire and minimum government intervention. In such economies, the forces of demand and supply are expected to allocate the available resources. There is a strong faith in the price mechanism. The price mechanism which already embodies the scarcity concept, determines what to produce, the quantity, and for whom to produce. An increase in the price of a commodity is a signal for producers to increase the output. Moreover, goods are produced by those who are willing to pay the highest price for it. Unlike in a command economy, where the available output is distributed through rationing by coupons, in a market economy, the price system distributes the output available. The forces of demand and supply determine the price of the commodity. Thus, those who can afford it will get it. Others who cannot would have to go without it. The state, in a market economy, also concerns itself less with distribution of income. The means of production is generally owned by private individuals, and the return to each household depends on the resources owned by that household, while those who own much of these resources appropriate the bulk of the income in the economy. Those with less resources go with corresponding low income. This is why there are wide income gaps among individuals in a market economy. In a pure market economy, there is room for economic plans. The presence of economic plans implies an active role for the government within the economy. This is, however, against the principle of a market economy. The role of the state is only limited to laying down general rules governing the agents in the economy. It is believed that the economic agents in the economy, in the pursuit of their individual goals, would inadvertently promote the goals of the society. Mixed economy. This is a hybrid of both a command economy and a market economy. In real life, only very few economies fit rigidly into the description of either a command or market economy. What we have is a mixture of the feature of both systems. We can only talk in terms of approximation, that is, closeness to either the market or the command economy. Mixed economy is the most common economic system in developing countries. It is an economy in which the good features of both the command and market economies are incorporated. In such an economy, both the state and individual, or put more technically, both the private and the public sectors, join hands together and become partners in progress in solving the major economic problems of the society. As we noted above, in a mixed economy, there is the active participation of the state. The role of the state goes beyond laying rules and regulations to actually participating in the economy. Ownership of resources is jointly borne by both the state and private individuals. Thus, just as the state set up economic ventures, either singularly or in partnership with the private sector, so also do the private entrepreneurs in the economy set up their own ventures. In a mixed economy, the state is the dominant participant. It usually prepares development plans, highlights the goals of the society, and how resources of the society can be harnessed towards achieving such goals. It then becomes the duties of the state and the private sector to see how these goals are to be achieved. The state in this type of the economy also concerns itself with the distribution of income. Through fiscal policy and the provision of services that benefit the poor people in the society, the state seeks to reduce income inequality and to raise the average standard of the welfare in the economy. Although there is a reliance on the price system to distribute available output of goods and services in the economy, there are some cases when the state intervenes in the operation of this market system through imposition of minimum or maximum price legislation. Summary. In this study session, We noted that all economies of the world can be classified into any of the three basic economic systems, that is, command economy, market economy, or mixed economy. Although there is no strict conformity of any economy to either capitalism or socialism, the classification is still done on the basis of approximation of the country to any of the economic systems. It is opposite to say that almost all countries of the world are really mixed economy, combining the basic features of both capitalism and socialism. This is the end of study session 10. Thanks for listening.